Hey everyone, this is Susie, and I've made a little bag album, a paper bag album. These are the jumbo bags here, jumbo lunch bags, and I did coffee stain it and bake the bags, not the paper. But anyway, it turned out really cute. This is the Mon Amour paper from Graphic 45. I have actually hoarded this for a very long time. And then I see now that Tuesday Morning has some of this on their, in the recent Tuesday Morning hauls that I always kind of search on YouTube. I see that the Mon Amour is now in Tuesday Morning. So anyway, if you have a Tuesday Morning close, you might check that out. And hang on just a minute, I'm expecting my sister, so I thought that might be her texting me. But anyway, this is this little book is almost a 6x6 by the time it gets done. I mean, your paper size is not 6x6; it's about a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 on your papers. But anyway, this is my little bag, and I'm actually going to slip this bow off instead of making it again. But anyway, this is the cover, and I did try to use white. I used some white muslin. Lots of trim, and then I use this pretty little rosette in the cream here, and then this is the back. I've used some, I love this lace right here. It's like a flower, and it's just beautiful. I love that lace right there. And just some stitching. I did a lot of stitching in this book, a lot of stitching around the pages. But anyway, this is your front cover, this is the back, and then, oops, my bow has kind of tucked my tool up. But anyway, here is, you know, the binding, and then here is the, and I did stitch the binding. I did it with that stitching to hold the book together. You open it up, and this comes off. This is just love notes. I've put a little pink trim there. It's just plain on the back for maybe a picture. I have space for a picture here. This doesn't come out, it's just a flap. Used a little book page here and kind of roughed it up. Let me count the ways, a little spot for journaling, and then another photo. And my photo mats should hold a 3.5 by 5. You may have to trim them down just a little bit on some of these flat pieces, but 3.5 by 5 is what I went with on the size of the mats. And then of course these aren't. These will be smaller photos here, but the ones that I have put in the book will be, on the pages, will be 3.5 by 5. But anyway, this is just a little booklet. Kisses are better than wisdom is what that says. And this here, I've used the inside flap to hold that in. So it just kind of has to go, that way it's not seen on the outside. It has to just kind of pin up on that inside little flap that you have in the bag. Here's an alteration tag. I did get these alteration tags from A Tattered Dream on Etsy. She has really quick shipping, so I was really pleased. As a matter of fact, I've just ordered some more from her, things that she had. Her doilies are wonderful. I don't know, she's just got a really good store. So anyway, that's where I've got these alteration tags. And I've made another fabric tag, sewed an image on it, just layered some lace and trim and seam binding. And then in each flap I've got a tag I have stitched around, and then I've just added a little piece of fabric in that off-white for a tab. I tried to incorporate some of the things that I was doing in the junk journals, because I love crinkling and gathering the fabric. This is some muslin. I've added a little 7 Gypsies pin here, and then just added a little of that trim. Stitched around a tag that come out of the pockets and tags from Graphic 45. Here's another little tag there. 3.5 by 5, 3.5 by 5 photo mat there. And then here I did not put a flap, it is just simply the picture. And then of course I do have the pocket in this one. Here I have some decoupage on the book page, and then here's a place for journaling. This here I left plain on the front of the envelope because it was a perfect size for a picture. So I left it on the front for that purpose. And then here's just some journaling paper that I have put there in the envelope. Let's see if I can get that back together. If I can't, I'm going to... Okay, and then that just kind of sets over and then sets in. So anyway, there's that. And then here, this actually comes out, and I have actually stitched around this little tag here. I've stitched around the pocket that it sets in. It is bumped up so that you can put your picture behind it. And then I've added a little forever and always there out of the paper. And then here is another little tag that goes in the pocket. Here's my stitching. I did the gusset. I like doing the gusset. It just seems like your book is not quite as off fat wise, so I have done that. I have made that little gusset in there. And then here is just a piece of fabric. It's a little flower. My light keeps going in and out. It looks like it's going to rain, so I hope that it's not affecting the video too much. When I started, it was sunny. I videoed something else just a minute ago, and it was sunny, and I had to shut the blind so the sun wouldn't be coming in, and now it's kind of dark. Love Changes Everything, just a little booklet for photos. This I have made a little flip on here. Place for a photo, Let Me Count the Ways, another one of those. And then this I've just left plain on the back, of course stitching all around. And then this will just kind of sit. Let's see, I'm just going to... The flap's kind of going a different way on this one, so I didn't really have to pin it down too much. And then here is a little muslin with some little trim here, and a little X's and O's there on the little pin, that little bulb pin or whatever it's called. Here I've made another fabric tag. Just put some of the rosette, seam binding, another decoupaged alterations tag. And then this is the back of it, and here is another little stitched tag there. And anyway, this is the end of the album. But anyway, this is my little Mon Amour album. I'm also going to have it listed on my blog if anybody's interested. So thank you so much for watching.